Good morning, everyone. This is my review of Goose Creek Candles Scented Wax Melts. I have 24 different scents here, 6 of which I had purchased before, and the rest of which I purchased about a week or two ago. They had a fantastic sale. I think it was 40% off. If you buy 20, you get 10 for free. I think that was the deal. So yeah, it worked out really well. So this might end up being a bit of a long video because there's a lot of scents to cover. So I'm going to try not to talk too much. The one thing I do want to mention is the consistency of the wax. The wax is this very creamy, oily, kind of a messy wax that you can pretty much just slice with a butter knife, almost like butter, which is nice. It makes it easy to work with, but it is really messy. You get it all over your fingers. It's very similar to Colonial Candles wax, that really soft, messy wax. One thing that you want to remember with the soft wax is that it seems to take a longer time to throw than like the harder type waxes, because what happens is soft wax melts very, very quickly. And after it's melted, you're smelling in the room and you're like, oh, well, I just don't smell anything. Well, it's because it melts very quickly, but it does take time to, for you to smell it in the room. So I've actually had some soft wax take up to an hour for me to actually smell it in the room. So with soft wax, don't give up right away. If you think that it doesn't throw, just give it a little bit of extra time. So I'm going to go through each of the scents as quickly as I can. All right, well, first one we have here is Moonlit Bloom. And it's this kind of a purpley wax. The scent notes on the Goose Creek Candle website is a delicate floral bouquet of raspberry flower, peach blossoms, and orchids are topped with sweet accords of fig leaves, purple plum, and tangerine. Sandalwood, powdered sugar, and orris root in the base deliver a soothing finish. This one it almost smells a little bit similar to like pink sugar. It's like the Better Homes and Gardens pink sugar berry and the white cranberry amaryllis and Sensational's Italian gelato. It's a very, very nice scent. It's rich, sweet, succulent. It's definitely a berry scent, like a raspberry, with almost like a makeup or a lipstick note, and with a little bit of warmth, but not really ambery. There is another note in there that kind of gives it a smidgen of maybe savoriness, and sounds a little crazy, but that savory note kind of smells a little bit like halva, if that makes sense. It sounds crazy. Halva is a sweet dessert type treat that's made with sesame tahini. So I do kind of smell that in the background, but it's not a bad thing. So yeah, this scent is kind of like a raspberry, fig, and sweet halva, which is really very nice. Then when I look at the scent notes, because I always look at the scent notes last, because I don't want my nose to be swayed with what I read, so I always look at the scent notes last. So looking at the scent notes, I do see the raspberry and the plum. The fig leaves give it that classy note and it tempers some of the sweetness. I don't know what orris root is. That might be that halva savory note. I don't smell peach, I don't smell tangerine, and I don't think I smell sandalwood. So I really do like this scent. The throw is excellent. Throw is around a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. So this is one I really highly recommend. It's very, very nice. And if I can go off on a tangent here, if you don't want to watch this entire video, you can actually read the text version of this review on my website, which is Scented Wax Reviews, with the S at the end, scentedwaxreviews.com. I'm actually reading the notes that I took from the text that I wrote on these on the review. So again, if you don't really want to watch the whole video, you can just read the scent notes at scentedwaxreviews.com. You can also join the discussion, ask questions, see other people's comments and other people's reviews on the Facebook page, Facebook group, which is Scented Wax Scented Wax Melt Retail. You can actually find the link right on the scentedwaxreviews.com website. You can also find the link in the notes underneath this YouTube video. So sorry, I will get back to the review here. So that's Moonlit Bloom. Next we have French Autumn. French Autumn is the same scent. It's a different color. It's the exact same scent as Moonlit Bloom. It seems like what they did is maybe this one came out in the fall and they just made it like a seasonal thing, even though it is still available. The scent notes are the same, just kind of in a different order. Scent notes are the mouth-watering aroma of fig leaves, purple plum, and tangerine is blended with a bouquet of raspberry flower, peach blossom, and orchid. Sandalwood, powdered sugar, and orris root provide a warm, comforting finish. So, it's the same notes, the exact same scent. I'm not sure why they would have two scents with the same scents, but it's okay. It's a really nice scent. I don't mind having two of that same scent. Throw is excellent, at least a 4 out of 5. Now, I melted this one in my bedroom, whereas the Moonlit Bloom I melted in the office. The bedroom always throws a little bit better. Again, these are the same scent. It's just a little bit of a better throw, really excellent throw because I melted it in the bedroom. So both of these, same scent. I really recommend them. Dancing Dandelions. You can see I used a wedge of this, but I put it back, which I do with wax that I'm not going to keep. Dancing Dandelions, the scent notes are flowery and feminine. This delightful fragrance blend of Meyer lemon, juicy apple, lily of the valley, rose, and violet leaf meet an enticing fusion of vanilla, white woods, and musk to create the enchanting essence of walking through a field of dandelions. This is it's a green floral with almost like a slight saltiness that kind of makes it smell like an ocean scent. It actually smells like women's body wash or shampoo, but it's not overly feminine. It's very light on cold sniff, but actually no, you know what? It's actually not that light. I thought it was light on cold sniff, but it's really not. It's also light while melting. Looking at the scent notes, lemon, I don't know, maybe a smidgen gives it that fresh note. I don't smell apple. I don't smell lily of the valley. Maybe the violet and rose. The scent is really just so light, I can't tell, and it doesn't smell quite as complex as the notes would have you believe. The throw is weak. Maybe a 1.5 or possibly a 2 out of 5, but after an hour or so, it seemed like the scent had mostly dissipated anyway. So it is a nice scent. It's very fresh, very clean, a little bit feminine, a little bit generic, but the weak throw makes this one a dud, so I will not be keeping this. I'll be giving this one away. Spring Clean, another one that I will not be keeping. Spring Clean, the scent notes are this delicate and fresh scent opens with bergamot and juicy red currant blended with rose, jasmine petals, and geranium. A sensual base of sweet musk, benzoin, and creamy patchouli adds depth. This one is kind of weak on cold sniff. I have a feeling this might be an older scent that just didn't have a very good shelf life. And I'm sorry, I keep moving around here. I'm just sitting on the floor and it's getting uncomfortable. It's kind of a floral, but there's also maybe a hint of vanilla. It kind of has a waxy note to it though. It smells like I said, like an old scent with a poor shelf life. Now reading the notes, I think the rose might be the strongest note, and I do smell the currant, which gives it a little bit of a classy vibe. The musk and the patchouli, maybe. It's just really hard to tell because it's so weak. So yeah, this one's another dud because the throw is very weak. I can barely smell it even in my bedroom where most wax throws fairly well. It's maybe around a 1.5 out of 5, so this one I'll be giving away. Kiss in the Sand. It's a very sexy picture there. This one's actually kind of weak on cold sniff too. The notes are: enjoy a seaside kiss as cool ocean water splashes your toes. This fragrance is a sexy blend of dark berries, moonflower, and violet wrapped in a sensual cocoon of vanilla, sandalwood, and light musk. This one actually smells a lot like the Moonlit Bloom and the French Autumn as well. Not exactly the same, but it's actually quite similar. That's probably because of the berries and maybe the moonlit flower and the moonflower. I think I can smell the strawberry, the raspberry, the sweet vanilla. I don't know. Yeah, I do smell, yeah, a strawberry and a raspberry, a little bit of a sweet vanilla. And there's kind of that slight lipstick note that makes it smell a little bit like pink sugar. Again, like the Moonlit Bloom and the French Autumn. Looking at the scent notes, yep, there's the berries, there's the violet. I do smell that, and the vanilla. I don't really detect a floral other than the violet, and I definitely don't smell sandalwood or the musk. I don't think, although it is a little perfumey. I like this one. It's a nice scent. The throw is good, around a 2.5 or a 3 out of 5, so not a super strong thrower, but good enough for, you know, a medium size, a smaller room. It is a nice scent. Patchouli. Now this one's kind of interesting because I think on the website it's listed as patchouli leaves, but here it's listed as patchouli, but underneath it says patchouli leaves. So I would say patchouli leaves really describes it a little bit better. The scent notes are the exotic earthly allure of patchouli with notes of woody patchouli, sandalwood, cedar, and white cashmere. So we know this is a patchouli scent. Make that very clear. And it is very earthy. Again, listed on the site as patchouli leaves, but listed here on the label as patchouli. I do smell patchouli. I do smell spices, but not like a cinnamon type spice. It smells kind of like mossy, woodsy, very like green, very natural, definitely woodsy. Maybe a smidgen of floral, maybe a little bit of musk to give it a slightly perfumey quality, but not like a men's cologne type scent. Looking at the notes, I expected it to be more complex based on the way it smells. Sandalwood and cedar are most likely the woodsy notes I'm smelling, and the white cashmere may be the other slightly floral ambery note. When it's melted, it has a very natural scent, almost like tree sap, or there was a natural skin salve that I used to have that was like very kind of like a very hippie, very natural, woodsy, mossy hippie scent. I like this scent, but I can see that this is one that people will either like or will hate. It's just one of those type scents. I like it. I don't love it, but I do like it. But I like those hippie types of scents anyway. Throw is excellent, around a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. So very, very good throw on this one as well. Next we have Summer Slices. And this is one I'm not keeping either. Here's the note. Well, the notes are: the scent of Summer Slices is a luscious fruit citrus medley with grapefruit, tangerine, and strawberry. For me, this one just kind of, it smells kind of fake to me. It's like, I do smell like a summery grapefruit, and I think a touch of orange, and maybe a barely detectable smidgen of red berry. But looking at the scent notes, I do smell those on cold sniff. It's a very nice summer fruit scent. It's a little bit waxy, a little bit generic. Throw is okay, around a 2.5 out of 5. but the scent fizzled after about an hour or two. So for me, I have a lot of scents that smell just like this that throw better and last longer. So that's why I'm not going to keep this one. It is a nice scent, but just not strong enough and not unique enough for me to justify keeping when I have so many other scents just like this that are a little better. Next we have Charming Colada. And this one smells, ooh, fantastic. The scent notes are key lime, lemon sugar, pineapple, coconut milk, vanilla, and more. They don't tell you what the more is. I don't know why they don't, but I'd be curious to know. This is a lemony lime scent with kind of a sugar and creamy vanilla note. Looking at the scent notes, I don't smell coconut at all, and if there's pineapple, it's barely noticeable. This is a fantastic summery scent. Very lemony, limey, sugary, creamy, vanilla-y. After several hours, though, it became more of just a sugary lemon scent without the lime notes, which was okay because it smelled just as good. But I kind of liked the fact that it kind of changed the scent a little bit. So this is really a good one. Throw is very good, around a 3.5 out of 5. Not a super strong thrower, but strong enough where I could definitely smell it in the room and outside of the room a bit. So I really like that one. Next we have, so now these three are the 3 minty scents. Vanilla Wonderland, Peppermint, and Peppermint Snowflake. So I had to get all 3 because I just, you figure, well, gosh, mint is mint. And I was really hoping that these would not have that spearmint, toothpastey type mint or wintergreen type mint because I really don't like that type of mint. Luckily, I was lucky that they're all peppermint based, which is good. So Vanilla Wonderland, that's a nice one. Vanilla Wonderland is a favorite. A lot of people like Vanilla Wonderland. So the scent notes for Vanilla Wonderland are vanilla peppermint scent with notes of vanilla, peppermint, balsam, lemon, and precious woods. It's definitely peppermint, first and foremost. It's also sweet with a vanilla note, but not really so much like a candy cane sweet. There's something else in there that I can only describe as maybe musty, but in a good way. It gives the scent kind of a homey feel. Might be the combination of the balsam and woods, although it does not smell like pine or spruce at all, or even wood at all. And I don't detect any lemon. But it is a very nice sweet peppermint scent with, like I said, like a mustiness that gives it kind of a cozy homey feel. Throw is excellent, around a 3.5 or 4 out of 5. So this one is a very nice one. Peppermint. This is, like it says, peppermint. The scent notes are the perfect peppermint stick combined with sweet spun sugar and warm melted honey. This is true peppermint, like a peppermint candy. It's sweet, but not overly sweet, and I don't really smell honey. It almost has a little bit of like a menthol note because it's so pepperminty, but thankfully, again, it's not like a spearmint or a toothpaste type mint. On cold sniff, I wasn't sure if I would like this because it's so minty, but as it's melting, it's not as overwhelming as I thought it would be. It's a very, very nice, true, authentic peppermint scent. And throw is excellent. At least a 4 out of 5. It's a very strong throw, so I was really happy with this one. Peppermint Snowflake is my phone just turned off, darn it. All right, so I hope I'm not repeating myself. The scent notes are amber sweet mandarin is blended with peppermint extract and crushed candy cane for a cool and refreshing experience. Creamy vanilla and vanilla sugar add a sweet, creamy finish for a decadent holiday treat. This one's my favorite mint scent of the 3 Goose Creek mint scents that I've tried. This one has the least amount of mint. It smells like a warm vanilla cookie with a little bit of mint in it. I don't smell the mandarin, which is kind of like an orange. I don't smell anything like that at all. And when it's melted, It smells more minty than it does on cold sniff, but I also smell the warm vanilla cookie notes. Really, really nice vanilla scent. I'm sorry, nice minty scent, but not over the top minty. And the throw's excellent, around a 3.5 out of 5. Really, really nice scent. I like this one. Cherry cobbler. This is a really, really nice scent. The scent notes are: this scrumptious handmade treat folds fresh cherries, orange, and lemon zest into a sweet, delicious blend of cinnamon sugar, brown sugar, buttery cake crumbs, and vanilla extract. Well, that description makes it sound more bakery-ish than I think it smells. I love this scent. I definitely smell the cherries, but it's kind of more of a fake cherry scent. Actually, in a good way, almost like a cough drop. But I also smell the brown sugar, which makes the scent very rich and kind of succulent. And even though it's supposed to be a bakery scent and it is very yummy, it does not have strong bakery notes. I don't smell cinnamon, I don't smell orange, I don't really smell vanilla, although it probably is there in the background. I'm normally not a fan of cherry scents, but I really, really love this one. The throw is very good, around a 3 out of 5. But unfortunately, the scent started dissipating within 2 hours. Even so, even getting 2 hours out of this one, I was pretty happy with it. I really, really do like this scent. So that one is the cherry cobbler. Next we have grapefruit mandarin. And this one lasted all day. Really nice scent. The scent notes are: delight your senses in this fresh, invigorating blend of as juicy grapefruit, orange, and cassis mingle together with a vibrant bouquet of cyclamen, violet leaf, black currant, and musk. Even as I have this open right now, it's really strong. Like, I can smell the grapefruit in the room. It's a very strong grapefruit scent. Very grapefruity, but it also has kind of almost like a savory, peppery note, but in a good way. It's not like a sweet candy grapefruit. It's a savory grapefruit, if that makes sense. Smells like there's maybe sage in the background, but maybe that's the mandarin. Looking at the scent notes, I might detect a smidgen of orange. I'm not sure what cassis smells like, but I think that, as well as the black currant, they normally give scents kind of a classy, mellow note. I don't know what cyclamen is. I don't smell violet leaf or musk. I really expected to see something in the notes like a sage or pepper or maybe even lemon. I'm surprised that there's nothing like that in there. I wasn't sure if I would like this one based on cold sniff, but once I melted it, it smells fantastic, like a savory summer salad with grapefruit on the side, or even maybe a little bit of a lemony note, like a lemon rind. This one is a scent monster. Throw is 5 out of 5. It took over the entire house, and I could smell it outside too. After a couple of hours, though, I just really wanted to turn it off because, I mean, it is a really nice scent, but grapefruit is one of those scents that you can only smell it for so long. It started to get a little bit annoying after a couple of hours because it is so intense and so strong. But I really, really like this one. I might mix it with just a smidgen of vanilla at some point because it is so intense. Next we have Cozy Home. And this is not really what I expected based on, you see a fireplace there. I expected kind of a cinnamony, winter, clove, smoky type of scent. And it's really not that. On cold sniff, the first thing I smelled was coconut. And I thought, okay, coconut, that's kind of weird, but it's not a tropical coconut. It's a cozy coconut, if that makes sense. I smell the coconut first, then I smell wood, and then kind of like milky vanilla and maybe just a smidgen of cinnamon. So the scent notes are: have a seat by the fire and enjoy the sweet but rich notes of coconut, pine, woody, musk, and caramel. So there's the coconut and the wood. I don't smell pine, which is good. Maybe the musk and the caramel if I was really looking for it. The hint of cinnamon that I'm smelling might actually be the caramel. When it's melted, though, I mean, this is on cold sniff, but when it's melted, I just smell really milky coconut with barely any sweetness. So when it's melted, I don't really smell like the woodsiness or the carameliness. It's really just a very milky coconut, but it's not sweet. But it's very classy. It's a very nice, beautiful, homey scent. Just very classy, very elegant. It's a nice, classy take on coconut. And the throw is very good, around a 3 or a 3.5 out of 5. So I really do like that one. Next we have Blackberry Bourbon. And the scent notes are sun-ripened, juicy blackberries, sweet boysenberries, and tangy blackcurrant infused barrel-aged Kentucky bourbon to create this intoxicating and delicious blend. Creamy notes of sandalwood and natural vanilla finish this delectable creation. So on cold sniff, I smell blackberry first, but there's also a slight floral and maybe a perfumey quality. I don't think I smell bourbon at all. Looking at the scent notes, I do smell boysenberry, and I only know what boysenberry smells like because it smells like the boysenberry pancake syrup over at IHOP, the International House of Pancakes restaurants. The black currant might be the perfumey note, since that tends to kind of temper other scents and makes them smell more classy. Vanilla, yeah, it's probably there. Sandalwood, no, I don't smell that. It is a nice scent. I like it. It's a little bit generic. It's a kind of a generic blackberry scent. Throw is very good, a 3 or a 3.5 out of 5. So I do like this one. It's nice. It's not my favorite, but it is a nice scent. Next we have peanut butter sugar. Ooh, this one's yummy. The scent notes are creamy peanut butter, pure sugar cane, and whipped vanilla blend into light notes of fresh apple, candied tangerine, and lemon zest to create this rich, delectable treat. When I first smelled this on cold sniff, I'm surprised that peanut butter is the first note, because the peanut note is kind of more in the background, I think. When I first smelled this, it smells kind of like the cheap 5 and dime, those square vanilla wafer cookies. But which is actually not a bad thing, because I really like the way those smell, but it is kind of like the fake vanilla wafer cookie smell. That's what it smells like. It's a really nice, yummy smell, but that is what it smells like. So it's kind of like a rich, sugary candy cookie scent. I don't really smell peanut butter, although maybe there's a hint of that fake nut note and maybe a little bit of brown sugar. So now that I see the scent notes, yeah, I'm surprised that peanut butter is the first one. I don't smell anything even remotely resembling apple, tangerine, or lemon. The throw is very good, around it's kind of good, around a 3 out of 5. It's not a super strong thrower, but it's good enough for a small or medium-sized room. And I'm actually kind of glad this one is not a super strong thrower, because it's very sweet and very rich. If it was too strong of a throw, it probably would be overwhelming because of the richness. Next we have, oops, I can't see. Next we have Winter Splendor. Look at that beautiful red wax. Winter Splendor notes is, this is a cool winter scent with red berries, cinnamon, vanilla bean, white cedar, and smoky firewood. On cold sniff, I smell red berries and maybe a little bit of balsam or eucalyptus and a smoky note. So seeing the scent notes, I think I do detect a little bit of cedar. I don't really smell cinnamon on cold sniff, but I do smell a little bit, just a little bit when melted. And although I smell balsam or eucalyptus on cold sniff, I don't smell that when it's melted. So when it's melted, I smell mostly the smokiness with a little bit of red berries. I really like this scent. It's warm and it's cozy. And although it's definitely a winter and Christmas scent, it's a little bit different from other winter holiday type scents. Throw is very good, around a 3 or 3.5 out of 5. Very nice, cozy scent. Next we have Blueberry Cake Donut. The notes, boy, that's a bright blue. The notes are, this flavorsome fragrance opens with fruity notes of apple, blueberry, and black raspberries. A rich heart of vanilla cake, milk, crystallized sugar, vanilla buttercream, and musk. So I definitely smell, it definitely smells like a donut with blueberries. Definitely a donut scent, which is weird because it's not like a cake or a cupcake. It's really a donut scent with like that oiliness and all that. I do smell blueberries, but it's a fake blueberry scent. It smells very nice, but it would be better if the blueberries were more authentic. Looking at the scent notes, I think I do smell the raspberry, so that might be what's making the blueberry smell fake, is that raspberry note. I don't smell apple. Strangely, I think I detect the smidgen of musk because it's kind of like a perfumey, fruity bakery scent. So it's a nice scent. It's not one of my favorites because it does have that fake blueberry note. Throw is good, around a 3 or 3.5 out of 5. Next we have strawberry lemonade cupcake. And as you can see, this is one that I won't be keeping. The scent notes are, enjoy top notes of strawberry, orange, and grapefruit. The middle combines sweet lemonade and a light dose of bakery coconut. The bottom warms the heart with vanilla cupcake mix, buttermilk, and powdered sugar. This smells just like a vanilla cupcake with lemonade in the background. It's really a true cupcake scent. It's not a plain vanilla. It's not regular vanilla cake. It's not donut. It's a cupcake. I don't know how they do that. The lemon note is definitely a lemonade type scent. It's not a sweet bakery lemon like the new Better Homes and Gardens iced lemon pound cake scent. It's not a kitchen or industrial lemon. It's definitely a lemonade scent in the background. But the lemon is not very strong. Even though I do smell it, it's kind of vague. Looking at the scent notes, orange and grapefruit, maybe there is a very faint bitterness way in the background, which might be the grapefruit rather than the lemon that I'm smelling. Although I do smell the lemon too. The coconut, that's what I'm smelling that makes this smell like a cupcake. For some reason, I do smell the coconut. Again, it's very, very faint, but it is there in the background. It's very subtle. When the scent is melting, I only smell the vanilla cupcake and none of the lemon notes, but that's probably because the throw is very weak. Around a 2 out of 5. So that's why I'm not keeping the scent. I'm giving it away because the throw is it's too weak. And it's a shame because it is a very nice scent, but I mean, it probably would do well in a very small room, but if I kept every weak thrower that would do well in a small room, I wouldn't have any space for strong throwers. So these next 5 are scents that I bought about maybe 8 months ago, but I just decided to revisit them because I never did a review on these scents. Strawberry jam. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite scents. It's incredible. The scent notes are Grandma's specialty, straight from the strawberry patch, notes of strawberry, peach, caramel, and vanilla. This is the most absolutely delicious strawberry scent I've ever smelled, and I bought a couple of these for that reason. It smells just like sweet, rich strawberry jam, or maybe like a handmade strawberry ice cream with a lot of strawberry mixed in. It's incredible. It's so sweet and decadent. Looking at the scent notes, I think I can detect the peach. I think it maybe gives the scent kind of a juicy, kind of a country-ish feel, but it's very subtle. And I maybe do smell a smidge of caramel, which I guess gives the scent its richness. Throw is excellent, around a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5, and this is one I highly, highly recommend. The strawberry jam is amazing. Next we have hazelnut cake, another incredible scent. Scent notes are a mouth-watering blend of toasted hazelnuts and creamy vanilla with sugar-coated vanilla bean, butter, and coconut. This is a fantastic and unique scent. In fact, I can smell it right now with the package open. It really smells like vanilla cake with hazelnuts and a little bit of chocolate. It's rich and nutty, and the chocolate is not overwhelming. It's kind of more in the background. I think I detect a coconut note as well. So this kind of smells like German chocolate cake a little bit. It's rich, but not overly sweet. Then when I looked at the scent notes, it's spot on as far as what I smell, but I'm really surprised that I don't see any chocolate in the scent notes because I really do smell kind of like a milk chocolate in the background. Excellent scent. I really love this one. Throw is very good, around a 3.5 out of 5. Very, very nice scent. Highly recommended. Crunchy Leaves. This one's kind of an enigma. I just don't understand the scent. Again, when I do a review, I don't look at the scent notes that are on the website because I don't want my, my nose to be swayed with what I'm reading. But as I'm reading the scent notes to you, I've already written them up. So, the review is already done before I read them. Anyway, the scent notes are: enjoy notes of black currant, Fuji apple, and tangerine, enriched with a warm heart of cinnamon stick, clove bud, and plum puree. Cedar wood, oak bark, amber convey a cozy finish. Although this scent does have an earthy fall vibe, it's not at all what you'd think of a typical fall scent. What a fall scent should smell like. It's very complex. I can't figure out the notes. Of course, again, I had not read the notes at the time that I did this review. There seems to be maybe a barely detectable smidgen of every note that I'm smelling. So there's not like one note that stands out. Every note that I'm smelling, it seems like it's just a little bit in the background. I think there's like a smoky wood scent. There's maybe a little bit of cologne, maybe a little bit of apple, maybe a little bit of orange, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, maybe a little bit of clove. But again, there's such such a small amount of each note that, again, there's nothing really that stands out. It even kind of has maybe kind of like a dirt or a potting soil vibe in a good way that makes it smell really natural. Again, in a good way. Maybe that's kind of like the crunchy dead leaves that I'm smelling. It's a nice scent. It's not my favorite, but it is very unique and complex. And then when I looked at the scent notes, okay, there's the apple, there's the orange, the cinnamon, and the clove. The black currant and plum, I guess these are the notes that give this scent kind of a classy, elegant feel. I wish I could describe this scent better. I just can't. It's something you have to smell on your own. It is a nice scent. It's very unique, very different. Throw is very good, around a 3.5 out of 5, but this scent only lasted about 2 hours. It didn't last very long. Burlwood and oak. The scent notes are: this is a warm, woody blend of oak, cashmere woods, sandalwood, and tonka delights. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that sentence wrong. This warm, woody blend of oak, cashmere woods, sandalwood, and tonka delights and intrigues the senses with the addition of aromatic rosemary, lemon, lavender, and rose, creating a blend that is truly intoxicating. This is a very nice men's cologne scent with a clean, woodsy note. Maybe cedar or a vanilla woods type scent. It's not overly sweet or annoying. Looking at the scent notes, I see the oak, I see the sandalwood, the cashmere, which is kind of like a warm amber type scent. I think I do smell that in the background. It gives a little bit of warmth to the scent. Tonka, I believe tonka is a type of vanilla bean. As for the rosemary, lemon, lavender, and rose, if I were not looking for those scents, I don't think I would smell them, but I think I detect just a smidgen of each of those notes now that I know they're there, except maybe the lemon. I don't think I smell lemon at all. Throw is excellent, around a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. So very nice men's cologne, manly scent. Really like that one. And last we have Spun Sugar. Again, these last 5 I purchased, I believe last year. Spun Sugar, unfortunately, is discontinued. This is the one scent that I have that as of today, Spun Sugar has been discontinued, I think, for a while now. The scent notes are lemon sorbet, raspberry swirl, pink sugared plums, and sandalwood cream. This one smells a lot like pink sugar or cotton candy. Pink sugar is a very girly perfume that came out, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. It's become a popular vendor wax scent. This scent is very sweet, almost like cotton candy, like marshmallows. I do smell like a fake strawberry or raspberry note in the background, but in a good way, and maybe just a smidgen of lemon and possibly a barely detectable floral. Looking at the scent notes, so yeah, the scent notes are about right. Lemon sorbet, although I'm surprised that's the first note because the lemon is really more in the background. The raspberry swirl, pink sugared plums, sandalwood cream, yeah, that's about right. The throw is very good, around a 3.5 out of 5. So I'm surprised that the scent was discontinued because it really is a nice scent. So there you have it. That's the review of all of the Goose Creek scents that I bought. There are plenty more. I just don't have them. Although now that I see how well how good these are, I actually will probably end up buying more, but I'll probably wait until the next sale. These normally go for $4 each. I think they're on sale now, I think for $3.50 each. But the sale that I got, I think was it, now I forget. I think it's buy 20, get 10 free. So basically that worked out to $2 a piece, which is very affordable. And considering that there were only a couple that I'm not keeping, I'd say that Goose Creek is pretty much a winner for me. So I'm pretty happy with these scents. So again, if you don't want to, well, obviously you probably already saw the entire video, but you can also read the text of this review at scentedwaxreviews with an S at the end .com, and you can also comment on this review and join discussions about the reviews of all of these scents and other reviews at our Facebook group, which is Scented Wax Melts Retail. We only talk about retail scents, not vendor wax. So store-bought wax, this is actually considered a store-bought retail wax. We don't discuss vendor wax. If you want to join that group, you can just go to scentedwaxreviews.com and click on the Facebook link on the right, and that'll take you right to the Facebook group. And boy, I've been talking a lot and my voice is really sore. So I hope you've enjoyed this review and you have a wonderful day.